I'd like to thank God for a mighty man of God. Also, if you need tree work done, he's the owner of the Shelton Tree Service. You can reach him at 387-3562, area code 260. Thank God, got my nephew and my son that's in the back. And I was just talking about Mark chapter 10, verses 28 through 30, when it talks about trusting God with your wife, your land, your houses, your children. And God says that if you do that, I will give you the greatest return you can get back out those things. But before we go any further, T-Baby, say praise the Lord, or something, big dog.
What's up, you guys? Keep fighting for the Lord.
Woo, thank you, Jesus. As men, we feel like we have to have control over everything, or it's going to fall through. And don't get me wrong, God has put us as the head of the house. But what he does is he says, listen, if you cannot trust me with your marriage 100%, then you're going to get, watch this, a small return out of what you think you should get a full return. In other words, if I trust God with 80% of my marriage, I'm only going to get 80%, and then the other 20% is going to be all bad. And God says, if you want the greatest return out of anything in your life, give it to me. Whoa, thank you, Jesus. So God says that hundredfold there means the greatest return that I can get out of my wife, out of my children, out of the finances. And God says, listen, while you set her or the children or the land or the finances aside, I can work on you. I can work on your mindset. And watch this. Just like you want your wife to be the bomb, she wants you to be the bomb. So God says, when I change your mind, I'm changing her mind at the same time. When I'm convicting you, I'm convicting her. And so therefore, God says, whoever leaves whatever they're worried about and follow me, because what God does is he wants to change the way that we look at things. He wants to change the way that we speak. He wants to change the way we pour into people, or he wants to change the way we allow people to pour into us. He wants to program these minds just right. Watch this. Tweak it just right. So therefore, whatever he says, we just follow him. So I thank God on today, and I thank God for being such a great God in our life. Woo! Thank you, Jesus. And I thank God for my brother Tyler here. When the Lord delivered me from drugs and alcohol, he sent me to this man here, and this man taught me how to be a father. This man taught me how to have a good work ethic. What am I telling you? If you can't allow God to humble you, I don't care what color the person is. I don't care what gender the person is. If God has given them wisdom to pour into your life to go to the next level, eat it up. Woo, thank you, Jesus. And while you're eating it up, begin to magnify God that he cared enough for you to put you in a position to do better. Love you guys, and have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.